A very good morning everyone. In our previous video we have discussed about the syllabus as well as subjects regarding BCA semester 6. In our today's session we are going to start with the introduction about Android. So this is the second lecture related with the unit number 1. So let us begin with the introduction to Android, chapter number 1. In this chapter we are going to cover the following topics: history of Android, what is Android operating system, OHA. OHA stands for Open Handset Alliance, versions of Android, pictures of different versions of Android. Then we are going to refer the difference between Android and iOS. We will see the architecture of Android. Then we are going to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of Android operating system. We will see the anatomy. Anatomy is nothing but it is a structure of Android application. Then we will see different terminologies which are used with Android operating system. So in the theoretical portion we are going to cover the following topic. Let us begin with the first topic, that is history of Android. Now you people may have observed about the name of versions of Android. The version would have interesting facts like each version of Android is based on the sweet or sugary product. It may be of any name of any chocolate or cupcake or ice cream sandwich. So from the name only you are able to get that the version of Android is based on a sweet and sugary product. One more fact regarding version is what the name would be in the alphabetical order. Alphabetical order means the first version of Android is started with the A, then B, then C and so on. The latest version of Android is Pie. So after Pie there is a next version which is called Android 10 and Android 11. So these all are the coded names related with the Android. I am going to repeat this point once again. There is very interesting facts regarding the versions of Android. Number 1, the Android versions are there, it is based on the alphabet order. That means A, B, C, D, E, F. In that way version is launched. And second thing, the name of version would be based on the sugary and sweet products. Over here we are having the list of versions from A to P, right? A stands for Android 1.0, that is the first Android version. right, and it does not have some specific name. So Android 1.0 and Android 1.1 are unofficial version of Android. Then it is a time to introduce Cupcake, then Donut version, then Eclair, then Froyo, then Gingerbread, then Honeycomb, then ice cream sandwich, after ice cream sandwich Jelly Bean, then Kit Kat, after Kit Kat Lollipop, after Lollipop Marshmallow, after Marshmallow Nougat, then Oreo, and at last the version is called Pie. So from name only you are able to get that the versions are in the form of alphabet orders, as well as either it is the name of chocolates or sweet or sugary products. Now let us understand the history in sequence. The initially Andy Rubin was a person, or we can say he is the founder of Android. The Android operating system is invented in Palo Alto, California, United States in October 2003. So, over here we are going to discuss the history of Android. The person Andy Rubin was a founder of Android operating system, and Palo Alto, the place located in the California in United States. He was invented Android operating system on the month of October in the year 2003. But later on in the year 2005, on the 17th August, Google acquired Android Incorporation. Google acquired means what? Google take over Android operating system. The Google purchased the license and becomes the subsidiary of Google Incorporation. So now Android is a subsidiary of Google. Subsidiary means what? Proprietary. Proprietary means it is a all the what we can say, all the rights are given to the Google. So now Google becomes the authorized of Android operating system. So from the year 2005, there is a subsidiary of Google Incorporation. Now there are three more persons related with the Android. Andy Rubin is one of them. Then Richard Miner, Chris White, and Nick Sears. So these four are the people, or we can say these four are the employees of Android Incorporation. I am going to repeat the name of these four persons once again. That is Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Chris White, and Nick Sears. So when Android is invented by these four employees of Android, at that time it is generally intended for the camera, right? They want to provide a good camera quality in the mobile phone, but later on it is shifted. Why? Because nobody is going to purchase smartphone just for the camera option. So naturally they need to give some more options, or we can say they need to give more facility or functionality in the smartphone. I am going to repeat this point once again. Original originally it is intended just for the camera option, but there is a low market for the camera. That means people are not going to purchase smartphones just for the camera option. So for that they need to give some additional feature so that people can purchase smartphones. So Android is the nickname of Andy Rubin, right? Given by their friends, or we can say their co-workers. Why? Because Andy Rubin love to have a robots. There is a use of robots. So Android operating system is a nickname, ND, ANDY, ND. So AND, Android, and Rubin, RUBIN. So Android is the nickname of Andy Rubin. And why it is given? Because of his love to the robots or robotics. And the name is given by whom? Their co-workers. In 2007, Google announces the development of Android operating system. After acquiring Android operating system from the Andy Rubin, Google announces the development of Android operating system, and after 1 year, that means in the year 2008, HTC was the first company who launched first Android mobile phone. So it is the first mobile which contains Android operating system. So this is a history of Android operating system. Let us quick revise the following concept. History or versions of Android are interesting to know because there are some facts related with the versions and history of Android. The version name should be in the alphabet order, that means from A to Z order. So after A, there is a turn of B, then C, then D. Like that way, the version will be launched. The first version of Android operating system is Android 1.0, but 1.0 and 1.1 are not officially launched. The official version would be of Cupcake. Another interesting fact about Android version is what? The name of version is based on either the name of chocolates or some sweet or sugary products. Now, who invented Android operating system? Initially, there is a person, Andy Rubin. He founded Android Incorporation in Palo Alto, situated in California, United States, in the year 2003 in the month of October. But later on in the year 2005, Google acquired Android Incorporation. Google purchased all the licenses from the Android, or we can say from the Andy Rubin, right? And it is in the subsidiary of Google Incorporation. So now Google acquired Android operating system. There are 4 persons, or we can say there are 4 employees of Android operating system: Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Chris White, and Nick Sears. Originally, Android is invented for the camera purpose, but there is very low market for only a camera in the smartphone. So later on, they added some additional features so that they people can get a good market in the smartphone. Android is the nickname of Andy Rubin. Why? Because he loved robots, and the name is given by the co-workers. In the year 2007, Google announces the development of Android operating system, and later on, that means in the year of 2008, HTC was the first company who launched the first Android operating system based smartphone, or we can say first Android mobile. So this is all about the history of Android operating system. Now what is Android? Right? So Android is nothing but it is a operating system which is based on the Linux kernel. You may have heard about Linux kernel, and there are various versions of Linux kernel also, right? So Android is nothing but it is a kind of, or we can say it is a type of operating system specifically invented for the mobile instrument such as either tablets or smartphones. So it is a software package, or we can say it is a Linux based operating system specifically designed or invented for the mobile instrument or devices such as tablet, computers and smartphones. Now it is developed by Google and later on OHA. The full form of OHA means Open Handset Alliance. See, this OHA is a group of 80 plus companies which works together to implement or to give or improve the quality of Android operating system. So basically Android is what? Android is a software package, or we can say it is a Linux based operating system specifically designed for the mobile devices such as tablet computers or smartphones. It is developed by Google and later on it is developed with the help of OHA. And what is the full form of OHA? Open Handset Alliance. Now whatever the code you have written inside the Android, that is based on the Java language. In the third semester only I have told you that if you don't know C language, then you are not able to create or produce the program based on the C++. Again, Java is based on C++, and our new language that is called Android, again it is based on the Java only. So if you don't know how to write program related with the Java language, first of all you need to learn Java, then and then only you are able to understand Android operating system. Now Java language is mainly used to write the Android code, or we can say managed code. See here, managed code means what? Managed code means the code that is executed by the Android operating system. There are two types of code, managed code and unmanaged code. Managed code means what? The code which can be understood and executed by Android. That code is known as managed code, and unmanaged code means certain codes are there which cannot be executed or interpreted by compiler, that is called unmanaged code. But here Android code is referred as what? Managed code only, right? So whatever the code you are going to write with the help of Android, it uses the basic language as a Java language, even though the other languages can be used. See over here, there is one option that is called Java, but if you want to use some other language to write Android code, then only you are able to write. But when you write or when you choose Java language to write Android code, such code is referred as a managed code. Now The goal of Android project is to create a successful real world product that improves the mobile experience for end user. As I have told you in the history portion of Android, right, that initially the Android operating system, or we can say smartphone, is invented for the camera purpose only, but they will not get that much traffic or that much people to purchase the product. So customer are less at that time. So now what is the goal of Android? The goal of Android is to create a successful real world product. Real world product means more and more people are going to purchase the product. So you need to give that kind of functionality in the smartphones, so that it improves the experience of user. And once a good experience is created, at that time naturally you are able to create more customers for the mobile phones or any smartphones. Now there are many code names or versions of Android. This portion we have already covered in the previous slide, that is history of Android, that the versions of Android have code names based on A to Z or based on some sweet or sugary products. Now Android has its own virtual machine, or we can say DVM. DVM means what? See, this full form you need to mug up because it may ask in the exam. 1 mark question may be there. DVM stands for Dalvik Virtual Machine. I am going to repeat the full form once again. DVM stands for Dalvik Virtual Machine. It is nothing but it is a kind of virtual machine in which your program is executed or your Android application is executed. I am going to read the last point once again. Android have its own virtual machine, that is DVM. DVM stands for Dalvik Virtual Machine. Virtual means not actual, right? It is a kind of machine on which your Android application is executed. It is just like your device or your instrument, your mobile phone, right? That virtual machine is there with the Android. So if you want to execute your Android program or Android application in the computer, at that time you are having DVM. DVM stands for Dalvik Virtual Machine. It is not actual machine, it is a virtual machine in which your Android application is executed. We will execute our programs using DVM. DVM means virtual machine. Now, why Android? So, what is the reason to use Android? Number one, it is open source. Open source means what? It is freely available in the market. And open source means if you want to change the code of Android based on your requirement, at that time you are having the rights to change as per your requirement. So that is called open source. That means freely available in the market. No need to purchase license for the use. Next is called larger developer and community reach. See, comparative with the other languages, there are lots of developers work in the Android operating system. Next is called increased marketing. Nowadays, approximately 95% of market is covered by Android operating system. So based on the demand, you are having larger developers. So if you are having larger group of larger development, at that time naturally you are able to increase the market. Next is called inter-app integration. Inter-app integration means you can merge two applications internally using Android application. So such kind of facility is given by Android operating system. Next is called reduced cost of development. We will discuss the difference between Android and iOS operating system. At that time you will get the cost of Android. Approximately if you want to create account on the Play Store, or if you want to launch your application, at that time approximately $25 it will give you the facility to have a lifetime account in the Android operating system, whereas in the iOS operating system you need to pay $99, but the validity of that particular account would be of 1 year only. So see, the cost of developing any application on the Android platform, that is very much less comparative with the other operating system. So it reduces the cost of development. Next is called higher success ratio. Why? Because you are having larger market and you are having larger developer. So naturally the ratio of your success would be high comparative with the others. Next is called rich development environment. Rich development environment means you are having many APIs, you are having many features or functionalities, or we can say software development kit, right? So it contains many packages. So you are having a rich of software development kit. So naturally whatever the application you are going to create with the help of this particular software or this particular operating system, naturally you are having rich development of environment. I am going to repeat these steps once again. What is the reason to use Android? Number one, it is open source. Open source means what? It is freely available in the market. That means you do not need to purchase license to use Android operating system, or you do not need to purchase license to develop application on the Android platform. Next is called larger developer and community reach. Why? Because see, whatever the cost of development is there, that is less comparative with the iOS. As I have told you that if you want to install, or if you want to purchase the application from the Android Play Store, at that time you need to pay $25 and lifetime validity is there. But if you want to launch any application in the iOS, at that time you need to pay $99, but the validity is only of 1 year. So you can have the vast difference between iOS and iOS or Android. So there is a larger developer and community reach. It increases marketing. You are having the functionality to integrate, to merge two or more applications internally. It reduces the cost of development. It contains higher success ratio, and it contains rich development environment. That means you are having a SDK which contains a rich development tools related with the Android application. So these all are the reasons why you need to use Android. Next is called OHA. OHA means what? Open Handset Alliance. It was generally established in the year 2007 on the 5th of November, and it is led by Google. Led by Google means first of all Google supported Open Handset Alliance. That is the first leading which gives support to the OHA. Later on 80 plus companies, that means approximately 84 companies are registered under OHA, which gives the support to the Android operating system. And initially it was started with the Google, then Samsung, then AKM, then Synaptics, KDDI, Germin, Teleca, eBay, Intel. So these are the few companies which gives support to the Android operating system. I am going to repeat these 2 points once again, that OHA stands for Open Handset Alliance. It is established in the year 2007 and it is started or led by the Google. Later on, approximately the group of 84 companies are combined and gives support to the Android operating system, started with the Google, then Samsung, and then many companies gives a support. It is committed to increase speed of innovation in mobile. Initially started with the camera, then it gives a higher storage capacity, it gives a soft touch, it provides less expensive in the price, it provides better mobile experiences. See, when keypad mobile is there, at that time initially nobody is easily uses smartphone, right? But after using smartphone, nowadays nobody is going to prefer keypad mobile, right? So what is the reason? The reason behind it was what? It is less expensive, it has a better mobile experience. In the keypad mobile, if you want to message anyone, at that time if you want to if you want to type C, at that time you need to press A button 3 times, right? So instead of that, there is a speed of innovation in the mobile. It offers a consumer a reach, it gives less expensive, and it generates better mobile experience. These are different types of companies connected with OHA. Some companies are related with the handset manufacturers, some are semiconductor companies, there are commercialization companies, software companies, or mobile operators. So OHA is divided into 5 different types of companies. Some are selling handset instruments, they support, like HTC is there. It is the first mobile company, right? So that is called handset manufacturers. Then commercialization company is there, then software companies are there, some mobile operators are there. These all are combined together under OHA, or we can say they all are registered under OHA and start supporting the Android operating system. Over here, these 5 can be categorized in the tabular format like this. Mobile operators, generally mobile operators like T-Mobile is there, right? Or Telecom Italia is there, or China Mobile is there. So these all are known as mobile operators, right? So that is registered under OHA. Similarly, software companies, I see here are the list of companies, but I am going to speak the names which are famous. Say for example, in the software companies, eBay is there, which we have heard. Similarly, Google is there, NMS is there, Skypop is there. These all are the famous software companies which give support to the OHA, or we can say which is registered under OHA. Third is called commercialization company. In this Wind River system, that is called commercialization company, and there are several companies which is registered under the commercialization company. Similarly, semiconductor companies are there. Say for example, Marvell Technology Group You may have heard this particular, even Intel Corporation, right? So this company produces semiconductor, and it started to produce semiconductor which gives support to the Android operating system. And last is called handset manufacturers. Say for example, if HTC does not give support to Android operating system, at that time Android will not be there in the market. So handset manufacturers are the manufacturers which gives the support to Android operating system. Later on, LG started to give support to the Android and produces phone or any smart technologies based on the Android operating system. Later on, Motorola, Samsung or other electronics companies are there which is registered under the OHA. Remember one thing, that once the technology is changed, you need to give support to the latest technology, otherwise it is difficult to survive in the market. I am going to give one example related with the same, that say for example, before 10 years there is a market of Nokia mobile, right, or Nokia instrument. At that time it is a brand to use Nokia phone, right? If you are having Nokia phone in your pocket, at that time it is a we can say it is a rich feeling, right, that you are using Nokia mobile phones. And at that time the mobile phone, the cost of that mobile phone would be 5,000 to 7,000, right? But Nokia refuses to upgrade their operating system from to give support to Android operating system, right? So nowadays, see, Nokia is not there in the market. Why? Because technology is not upgraded in that case. And at the end speech of Nokia owner, right, you need to listen that speech carefully. In the YouTube also it is available, that once the technology is changed, you constantly need to change, otherwise you will not survive in the market. So that thing you need to understand. Here are the list of symbols related with the companies which are registered under OHA. Some of the logo you may have studied or you may have figured out. Say for example, Google, HTC, Garmin, Sprint, Asus, Samsung, UI, LG, Intel. So these all are the companies which provide support to the Android operating system. Some companies are of semiconductor companies, some companies are based on the manufacturing companies, so which gives support to Android operating system. Here are the categories of applications which you can develop using Android operating system. Say for example, you can create music sites, you are having news boards, you are having sports, lifestyle, food and drink, multimedia, you are having travel oriented websites, you are having weather applications, you are having books, businesses, references, other utilities, finance oriented functionalities, navigation oriented structure, as well as social media applications. So with the help of Android applications, there are many Android applications available in the market, and top category of applications are music and news and multimedia, sports, lifestyle, food and drink, travel, weather forecast, books, businesses, references, navigation structures, social media accounts, other utilities, and finance information. So these all are the categories of Android application freely available in the market, as well as you can also create such kind of application using Android operating system. So this is all about our today's session. In our next session, I am going to explain the versions of Android, that means from A to P. P is the last version, Pi. After Pi, there is a version of Android 10 and 11, but that we will discuss later on. But right now, we will start with the Android versions. In our next session, I would like to quick revise regarding our today's session. In our today's session, we have started with the history of Android. In Android, I have told you A to P is the version which is based on the sweet and sugary product. Andy Rubin was the person who have invented the Android. Later on it is acquired by the Google. There are 4 people who have invented Android, that is Andy Rubin, Rich Miner, Chris White and Nick Sears. Initially it is invented for the camera purpose, but later on there is a less market related with the mobile phone. So later on it is invented for, later on some features is included inside the mobile instrument. The Android is the nickname of Andy Rubin, which is given by the co-workers. It is given because of his love towards the robots. In the 2007, Google announces the development of Android operating system, and later on in the 2008, HTC was the first company who launched Android based mobile phone. What is Android? In that I have told you that Android is nothing but it is a software package which is based on the Linux operating system, specifically designed for mobile devices such as tablets or smartphones. It is again developed by Google, and later on it is acquired by the OHA. OHA stands for Open Handset Alliance. The code of Android is written in the Java language, which is also referred as a managed code. If you want to change or if you want to use other language, then also it can be used. Initial goal of Android project is generally used to create successful product. It gives a good user mobile experiences. The code and name of Android are many versions, as we have discussed in the history, and whatever the program you have created with the help of Android would be executed using Dalvik virtual machine, that is the full form of DVM. These all are the reasons why we need to use Android. It is open source, it contains larger developer and community reach, it increases the marketing, inter-app integration, it reduces cost, it gives higher success, it contains rich development environment. OHA is nothing but Open Handset Alliance. Approximately 84 companies has been registered under the OHA. It is started with the Google, and many companies start supporting Android operating system. Generally, it is committed to increase the speed of innovation in mobile and offers a richer, less expensive and better mobile experiences. These 5 are the types of OHA: handset manufacturer, semiconductor companies, commercialization companies, mobile operators and software companies. Here are the list of tables which contains mobile operators, software companies, commercialization companies, semiconductor companies and handset manufacturer. You can write famous names of any companies. These all are the logos which are related with the help of OHA. There are several applications you can create with the help of Android operating system, but here are the few here are the famous categories of application: music or lifestyle, or we can say navigations. These all are the applications which has been categorized under the Android operating system. So this is all about our today's session. In our next session we will start with the Android version. So this is more than enough for our today's session. I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you all.